To recognize another group that worked very diligently, and in the time that we had, very little time to prepare a concert, we'd like to recognize our jazzists, our jazz band. And so we are going to start with saxophones, trumpets, trombones, and then our rhythm section. So if y'all want to make your way down here, that'll help us get through these swiftly. And if you weren't able to make it out to the jazz program on Monday, it was hot. It was awesome. They did a great job. All right. Gavin Clark. Emma Kate Gilbreth. Devin Kimbrell. TJ Lanier. Cheyenne Ransom. Hayden Schaefer. And Izzy Willett. You probably saw a few clarinet players come through that actually read the same music as some of our saxophones and trumpets, and they wanted to give it a go, so let's give it for our clarinet players. Woo! Continuing, and is meant to be a good time, is now for our annual Bandies Awards. Hello.
Oh my God.
Okay. This first award is called Better Out Than In. It's for the second best burper in the band because I'm first. And it's Molly Gaines.
Hey guys, so this next award is called the Smart Cookie Award. It is going to go to two people because every time you talk to them, they are telling you a new fun fact, or they just seem to know literally everything. Like, I've talked to these people, like, all the time. Oh, did you know this? No, I didn't. So, the Smart Cookie Award goes to Valerie and Berkeley Rogers.
So this next award is called the Grandma and Grandpa Award, and it goes to the two longest marching band members in the marching band. And that will be Carson Stroop and Caleb Wallen. Grandpa. This next award is called the Keep On Trekking Award, and it is someone who got injured in the middle of the season, but was always there to support us in the stand and at competitions. And this award goes to Abigail McCullough.
award is called the Best Halloween Costume Award. So, honoring the passion, creativity, and unwavering dedication, this award celebrates the individual who, despite facing stiff competition, brought humor and heart to Halloween dress-up. Recognizing that true fun and originality matter most, this man's spirit reminds us that sometimes the most deserving costumes don't always take the top prize, but they definitely leave the biggest impression. As much as y'all liked the whoopee cushion, this award goes to Taco Tony or Max Bradford.
Okay, so this next award is the Team Spirit Award, and this person is always decked out in their favorite team attire, whether it's the Georgia Bulldogs, the Jacksonville State Gamehawks, or your very own LHS Ramblers, and this award goes to Wyatt Smith.
Alright, this next award is very random, but apparently it's called the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and apparently the person who won this ate an entire container of tomatoes and a lot of lettuce in one night before a game. This award goes to Jonas Wyrick.
Okay, so this next award is called the Always Connected Award. This goes to someone who always has their phone out, whether if it's on their stand in class or if it's on the field, you know, just whatever. So these awards are going to go to Aaron Cordell and Keaton Cordell.
Okay, this next award is probably my favorite. This award is called the My Shayla Award, and it goes to someone that always has energy, and anytime she sees someone she likes, she always yells, "My Shayla," and she's one of the friendliest and energetic people I know, and this award goes to Jamison Armour.
Okay, this next award is called the A-Game Award, and this person is always, they're always involved, and they're always on their A-game, playing their music, doing their schoolwork, whatever it is. And this award goes to Izzy Willett.
Hey, go Izzy! Woo!
Alright, this next award is called the On the Move Award, and it goes to someone that is always on time, and if he's not, he's running to where he needs to be. He's always running back and forth from the field to the band room, and yeah, he's just doing what he's supposed to. This award goes to Isai Bautista.
Okay, this next award is called Is It Edible? I know this person very well, and this is definitely a well-deserved award. And this person has always dared to do something, and when dared, he in fact does it. And this is the Is It Edible, and it goes to Zach Green.
A raw egg off the ground, a raw egg, and was out for
Okay, so this next award is called Comeback Player of the Year Award. This goes to somebody who just so happens to get injured every marching season. And, and she made it through this year. So, yay! Comeback of the Year Award is Destiny Parker.
This next award is called the Oops Award, and it goes to someone who left all the keyboard mounts at LGP, and when he finally realized on concert day, he also spilled a yoo-hoo on the band room floor, and somehow all the stains on the band room floor, it always seems to be from a percussionist. But this award goes to Thomas Hudson. Okay, this next award is called the Slip and Slide Champ Award. This was a very sorry. We will come back to that. This is called the Sunshine Award. And this person is they're always happy. I don't think I've ever seen a time where these two people are not the two happiest people in the room. And these two people are Eli Baker and Reese Mullins.
All right. So this next one, is one of our percussionists. Each time we say, make sure you start with the right foot. This one? No, that's your left. So then they say, all right, make sure you start with the right hand. This one? No, that's your left. And so for the two left hands award goes to Easton Williams. Now, we get to the Alertness Award. And we have a lot of things happen throughout the year, whether you somehow have a stain in the carpet dubbed after you. Not going to mention any names, but maybe with a yoo-hoo. End up dropping your instrument off of the top of the stands and have to come and explain, it's like, what happened? How'd you do that? But this year, the Alertness Award and the Slip and Slide Champ Award go to someone who can very well, and from here on out, is going to explain to everyone how the right and wrong way of going down a slip and slide, and that goes to Evan McRae. Well, you can just ask him.
Actually, I don't want to. My Shayla.
Okay. Okay, so the next awards we have are for the most school spirit. And before we do these awards, we send out a questionnaire for students to fill out and answer to the best of their ability who they feel is most deserving of these awards. I could have finished my sentence before that. And this year, once you guys come up, please stay up here and so we can get a picture of all four of you. And these four were voted on and by their peers. And kicking things off is Troy Hurd, Bree Stevenson, Wyatt Smith, and Cheyenne Ransom. All right, let's give it up for our Spirit Award recipients. Okay. Now the next group are recipients of the Kindness Award, also voted on by their peers. And this year we had 47 different individuals that were voted on at least once. But these were the ones that got the most votes and have really done a great job this year, just showing kindness. And we work better as a program with kindness. So I'd like to start with Wyatt Smith. Landon Crouch. Madison Engel. Carter Wilson. Jameson Larman. Max Bradford. Reese Mullins. And Callie Van Pelt. Oh, wait. right, let's give it up for our kindness award recipients. All right. So the next group of awards that we will be passing out, also voted on by their peers, are for the Most Improved Award. So for the Most Improved Woodwind player goes to Gavin Clark. And Davin Kimbrell. These next three were kindly voted on by their peers. Most Improved Brass, Blade Mitchell. Matthew McDaniel. And John Hilburn. And next is Most Improved Percussion. First up is Carter Wilson. And Noel Hunter. And don't worry, Color Guard, we're going to do all yours together. So y'all hang on tight. All right, so let's give it up for these guys. All right, next is the Most Outstanding for each of those groups. First off is the Most Outstanding Woodwind, Madison Engel and Troy Hurd. Most Outstanding Brass, Jaden Wilson and Hayden Shaker. And Most Outstanding Percussion goes to Jonas Wyrick and Emma Cameron. All right, let's give it up for these guys. Davis. There you go.
Well, I got put on the spot, so hello. I just wanted to thank you all, especially my color guard members, for making my first year fantastic. You all did fantastic. You all have shown so much growth and improvement this year, and I can't wait until next year. I will miss our seniors, but we will continue to learn and grow, and hopefully continue to do great things. So for color guard most improved is Summer Norris. For color guard most outstanding rookie, we have Cameron Brackett and Riley Carlson. Riley Carlson. For color guard most outstanding award, we have 2 awards. We have one for Caroline Mee and Jada Williams.
And I have one more. For the Lafayette High School Rambler Band Outstanding Visual Award goes to Jamison Larman. So let's give it up for these guys and for all of our color guards.
Hello, I'm Ms. Smith, and I'm going to interrupt our regularly scheduled program to introduce our Band Booster President, Ms. Lisa Rowerdick.
And the other Band Booster officers for moral support. I don't like talking to adults. I mean, I like adults. Okay, so I hope that you'll forgive us, Mr. Self, because you know you don't like surprises, they make you nervous. Okay, but we've been working on this one for a little bit, but it's really 10 years in the making. So, you know, it varies from school to school and district to district, but my research said that band directors typically stay at one school for about 5 years, and here you are, doubling that, and we're still hoping that you'll surpass the Bob Lampoon record. Band directors put in more time and energy than anyone could ever imagine, and that effort may feel like it goes unnoticed. I'm reading it because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. There are days that you're in this building before the sun comes up until long after the sun goes down. Midnight work sessions are not uncommon. And you often spend more time with these kids in a week than they do with their own families, and definitely more than you get to spend with your own family. We want you to know that your dedication doesn't go unnoticed. Not only do you foster school pride in your own students, but also in our whole school community with presenting the national anthem and the alma mater at the football games, the basketball pep rallies, engaging in the many community parades and events, even elementary pep rallies. So you provide the kids a place where they feel safe to be themselves, and you build confidence in your students, promote teamwork, and you build leadership skills. Some of your students journey with you over 6 years of their lives, and for many of them, that connection will carry on way beyond their time in band. So, we have composed a book, and it contains memories that many of them will carry with them forever. So we have alumni and current band members that have contributed, and if you didn't get to, we're going to have a little station out at the party after where you can create your own note. And we also have... But we also have a plaque. So this is in honor of and recognition of 10 years as band director of bands at Lafayette High School. To Mr. Brand himself, never underestimate the difference that you've made in the lives that you've touched.
Thank you guys so much. I'm really excited to look through this, see what all is in there. Did you get this from my Facebook? The picture is of me on the first day of pre-planning of this year with my laptop bag on and holding up 10 fingers for my first day of my 10th year. So here's to the last of the 10th year. So thank you all. Before we go on to any of our other recognitions, I got to sit with Troy for a while as we were working on some of those bandies. Each year we have a senior, outgoing senior, that gives a farewell speech. And so I asked him, he said it'd be my honor. And so I welcome back to the stage one more time, Troy Hurd.
Alright, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm gonna not be too long, and I'm gonna try not to cry. This 7-year-long journey has been amazing and made me the person I am today. During elementary school, I played recorder. To me at the time, I thought clarinet was very similar. My first week of middle school, deciding on what instrument to play, I chose clarinet. It is not the same. I quickly learned that it is a lot more difficult and it is a lot different and a lot difficult. I mostly enjoyed playing my instrument throughout my 3 years of middle school, but was in a different county for school where I felt like I was had never had any friends to be around and no one to talk to. But I wanted to experience marching band, which was the only option in high school there. So I waited until I got the option to march as a freshman to see if I liked it. I instantly loved marching, and it also made me enjoy playing my instrument more. I also found more connections to people and had some friends, but even at that school, I still didn't feel very connected with others. A couple months into my freshman year, I moved to Lafayette, which meant switching schools. believe in the people that I grew up with that I called my friends. I did not want to be at this school. I instantly hated being here, and I did not want to talk to anyone, and I did not want to be involved. I made my entire freshman year that way, but I knew I still wanted to march, so I signed up to do so. I was still not really friends with the people around me, but I interacted more. Once freshman year ended, that meant band camp started. To me at the time, this only meant getting up early, go learn music, and get better at marching. I quickly realized that band camp was way more. I instantly made friends, I instantly made memories, and I finally enjoyed myself with the people I was around. This year I found out how much fun putting the show on every Friday night really was, and how meaningful, how meaningful it was every single time. I made so many memories this year and saw how much of a better school and group to be this was. Even though we reached one last time for that performance, I knew I still had more to come in my last 2 years, and I knew that I would enjoy every minute of that time. So junior band camp came around, and I did just that. I made more memories this year with my friends and while being on the field. And once this year ended, I was already scared of my last one more time as a senior. Once senior band camp started, I knew I had more responsibility, like helping others learn the music or marching. But I wanted to do this in a way so that they love playing and marching the way I do, but also make memories doing so. Even though we didn't get to play the fight song very much this year, the band always did their absolute best on the field. I appreciate every amount of effort that everyone put in every time. And with that amazing 7-year-long journey, and one last time, and for everyone that was a part of all of my memories, thank you. Every single one of you mean more to me than you'll ever know. To the rest of the class of 25, thank you guys. I appreciate you all, and I know your futures will be bright. To the rest of you, I appreciate every moment I got with you. Just appreciate the one last time you get, because I know it's 5 more times, but there really will be one more time, and I wish I had that one more time. I know that all of your futures will be bright, and I hope that the next couple of years you guys have, you enjoy it and you do well. I'm so very proud of every single one of you, and I appreciate you guys more than you ever know. I love you all.
Oh man, what a great 4 years. I remember when Troy first came in. There's one other individual I'd like to bring up here and make sure we give her just her recognition as well. Emily Bacquisto was our band lieutenant. Emily, will you join us up here? And I want to say, I can't express how much I appreciate these two for everything they've done, not just this year, but through the years. So can we give our band captain and our band lieutenant a round of applause, please? And also, if you are a section leader this year, will you please stand and be recognized? If you are... Let's give a little round of applause.
All right, good evening. My name is Robert Stevenson. I'm with Walker County Fire Rescue. In October of 2024, we experienced the loss of one of our firefighters in a tragic accident. And as part of the service, the memorial service, we provide what we call honors. And one of the band members here participated in that honors ceremony, and I wanted to make sure that I gave him that recognition. So on behalf of Walker County Fire Rescue, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude and recognition for your outstanding participation in the Firefighter Memorial Service held on October 15, 2024. You did an amazing job not only representing yourself with dignity and respect, but also representing the Lafayette High School band program with exceptional musicianship. Your performance of Taps was both moving and inspiring, adding a deeply respectful and solemn tone to the event. Your dedication and talent helped to honor the memory of our fallen firefighter in a way that truly resonated with everyone in attendance. We are proud to have had you as part of this important ceremony and appreciate your role in helping us pay tribute to those who have served and sacrificed. And at this time, I'd like to recognize Mr. Hayden Schaefer.
All right, and next, I'd like to welcome to the stage to present our Rob Walston Award. Please welcome to the stage Lily Walston. Rambler and Lafayette High School alumnus.
Hi everyone, like you said, my name is Lily Walston. I was a member of the Rambler Marching Band from 2014 to 2018. Some of you might know my sister Lindsay, who is a current member of the band. She was unable to be here tonight. I'm here to present in honor of my dad, the Rob Walston Memorial Outstanding Service Award. He was a 22-year United States Army Reserve veteran and a 30-year Civilian Department of Defense employee. He was a loving and dedicated parent and a friend to many, always caring and willing to lend a helping hand to others. My dad thought being a band parent was the best thing. It was a true joy to him. After his passing in 2016 during my junior year marching season, my family wanted to honor his legacy of service and his dedication to his country, family, and the Rambler Band program by creating the Rob Walston Memorial Outstanding Service Award. This award is given to 2 senior band students each year who exhibited the same characteristics and attitude of service as my dad. I'm honored to present the 2025 Rob Walston Memorial Outstanding Service Award to Christopher Keogh and Troy Hurd.
Terribly students, recipient of this scholarship. Thank you. Let's thank Lily Walston one more time for coming here. Thank you guys so much. And Rob truly was a great man, and he will not soon be forgotten. So thank you, Walstons, for everything. All right, as we go into the last little bit of our awards, we do have a few other recognitions also voted on by their peers. going into recognition of our grade level awards. Now, unfortunately for middle school, sorry, we just grouped you guys into one group, but high school will be freshman, sophomore, junior, and we do have our senior awards. Before we recognize our seniors. Oh, come on, let's hear it for our seniors. All right, and so receiving the awards for Most Outstanding Middle Schooler is Davin Kimbrell and Evan McRae. Just 1 second. Who's taking that picture? All right, for Most Outstanding Freshman, Izzy Willett. For Most Outstanding Sophomore, TJ Lanier. And for Most Outstanding Junior, Jaden Wilson. All right, let's give it up for them one more time. And before I let you guys go, I do want to do our annual Rookie of the Year. Now, as you know, a lot of times we think our rookies, our new members are going to be either 7th grade, 8th grade, or even freshmen, but sometimes we also have students who come in as sophomores, juniors, and there was even a few times where we have had seniors as well who are rookies. But we made sure to make sure all of these new members are on a list and voted on by their peers. We have 2. And these recipients are Davin Kimbrell and John Hilbert. All right, let's give it up for them one more time. Now, I hate to do this, but we would like to reserve these final words for just the seniors, so please make your way back to your seats.
Way to go, Izzy.
And these last 2 awards are reserved for our seniors, and they're voted on by their peers. And John Philip Sousa, the father of the American March, really did a ton for music, not just for music, but music in America. And the John Philip Sousa Award goes to a student who at one point could only play roughly about 5 or 6 some odd notes, and was just so proud of himself. And he goes, yeah, I can get to about here. And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. But he goes, but something happens that when I get to this note, and it turns sideways real quick. I was like, oh, but let's work on that. He goes, okay. And so I started showing him some YouTube videos and started working on it a little bit, and then he just took it and ran with it. And buddy, if he hasn't fallen in love with music and intends to participate in music in their college band, I'd like to welcome back to stage Hayden Schaefer. Now, Bob Lamborn, how many of you would say you've known Bob Lamborn, you were in his band, you knew of his band, okay. And it's always great to hear stories about Bob and his dedication to the band, and was a wonderful leader for the Rambler Band from 1960 to 1988. And this was the only job he ever had. And one thing he loved to do was to teach students not just music, but also how to be leaders. And some odd years ago, about 12-ish years ago, we decided to make an award for Bob Lamborn and make sure we honor him by honoring one of our current seniors with the Bob Lamborn Most Outstanding Leadership Award. And after looking at the results from everyone, one person stood out above the others. Not saying that we don't have great leaders. I think our senior class have been fantastic, and but I go back to always talking about kindness. And one thing about this individual is they were always so kind and ready, willing to go out of the way to make sure they were able to put a smile on someone's face. Terrified coming out from marching band for the first time. This person hasn't been around for very long, but man, has she fallen in love with it. And so this year's Bob Lamborn Award is given to Jameson Martin. Give it up for these two, and also to our Rob Walston recipients for scholarship. You guys will please stand and be recognized as well. So, now, I'll tell you what, these last few years, 5 or so years, it would be completely different from what I would say my first 5 years were like. And lucky for me, we know what the middle of 2015 and 2025 is, and that was 2020. There was a big shift in and how things, not just here, but of course, we all know this, around the world that were changed and altered by one of our friends, not really, the COVID, right? And we've heard a lot about it, and a lot of these seniors started marching band in that time. We actually only have 2 that were around before, and we're around to get to see how everything has kind of shifted and taken a turn in a new direction. And over the years, we've watched the band program since they began from right around 70 members to 110 members these last 2 years. And it's really been a joy to see not just the band grow, but see these seniors grow over the years. And this Rambler Band 24-25 school year has been nothing less than absolute stellar performers. You have seen many of their performances, and one thing I do like about marching band is you get to see it time and time again. And parents, you get to watch it grow as we go throughout the season. And you go back, and the band doesn't like this. Whenever I say, all right, hey, let's go back and launch that post-band camp show. And they're like, no, please don't. And I always do it right after our last band competition, but it's really special and amazing to get to be a part of this group. But alas, we couldn't do it without our seniors. And before we finish for tonight, we would like to recognize each of our seniors with a plaque that they can hang in a special place, and for us to show them our appreciation for everything they've done for us over the years. Whether they started here, whether they started someplace else and transferred in, whether they came to us a little bit later than they expected. But I can't say enough, and I'll try to say a little bit more once I get them up here. So, to kick things off, one second. With our seniors is Madison Engel. You guys come up here, stay up here. Emily Backistow. Eli Baker. Adriana Brock. Emma Cameron. Dominic DeBoard. Kayla Fink. Meacham Hatch. Troy Hurd. Noel Hunter. Christopher Kehoe. Jameson Larman. Braden Motley. Cheyenne Ransom. Hayden Schaefer. Eli Shields. Carson Stroop. Caleb Wallen. Our 6th year seniors. Jada Wilbanks. And last but not least, Jonas Wyrick. Now, just looking at these guys, I can still remember their first year. Parents, I'm sure you do too. And you know, we were at the spring concert, and I was looking around and looking at some of these individuals, and I was just like, I can't look at them, because I knew that was going to be one of the last times that some of these guys were going to perform with the Rambler Band. And of course, I always avoid trying to mention those things before any performance, because I just don't want them to ever think about it. But I knew that some of them were thinking that same thing too. And you know, I think back to this year, last year, the year before, all the way back until their first year, when, you know, some of them were in 7th grade, some of them were in 8th grade, some were freshmen. And the countless amounts of performances they've done, the countless amounts of memories we've made over the years. You will be remembered for years, all for the rest of my time performing. The Rambler Band, Lafayette High School, will remember you guys for years for all those outstanding performances. And I love you guys. Y'all are about to go into the real world. And I want you to know that you will always have a home here at Lafayette High School and in the Rambler Band. Let's give it up for these seniors one more time. We've said it before, and I even have a t-shirt that says it. We know they love it when I say one more time, but we all know that sometimes one more time turns into one last time. And so for one last time, I get to call you to attention and dismiss you. So, Benton, you're dismissed. The class of 2024! Y'all can stay as long as you want. You can be freshmen again next year. Let's go see the register. All right, so that wraps it up for our band awards. If, like I said, if there's something that's incorrect, I know that any of you that should have received a specific letter with, I think, a 3 or 4, we ran out of those up here. We will get you the correct ones. If you will just come see us afterwards, or on Monday or Tuesday, we'll get those. If there's any incorrect spellings, we will also fix that. So guys, thank you again. We have a end of year slideshow for you, and we're gonna get that started so that way we can get that going. We can go grab some food. Seniors, you do have your banners nicely presented in the cafeteria. Once we go in there, please do not take them down yourselves. Please see one of our band booster officers. They put them up there and they know how to take them down without ripping the wall. I'm not sure, I mean, those banners are quite durable. So y'all hang tight and we'll get this up and running. Thank you all.